Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back to Blissful Budgets. I am Shels. I am a 35-year-old cash budgeter. I do everything on my channel from sinking funds, cash stuffings, budgeting, weekly check-ins, and that's what we're going to do today. So if that's something you're interested in, please hit the subscribe button if you are not a subscriber quite yet. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I appreciate you for coming back. So today we are going to be doing a weekly check-in. We are going to do a check-in for the first week of January. So with that week, we are going to be doing December 29th to January 4th. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I am working right now. This is my planner that I was using in December. I do have a new planner that we'll be using for my check-ins, for my calendar view. This will be the planner, and I'll be putting everything in this notebook. I know it's a lot of notebooks, but this will be the only video with 3, I promise. And I apologize for my voice. I'm still trying to get over whatever sickness or whatever's going on with me and my family, but I do want to get this video out before it's too late. Let's just go ahead and jump into this. This was my monthly spread for December. Like I did say, we are starting on Thursday. We do my check-ins every Thursday, and we end every Wednesday. And according to my key, these are the categories that I am going to be going off of, and it is groceries, gas, eating out, household, miscellaneous, and personal spending that we will be unstuffing today as well. And that's what I did mark here in regards to these categories. So let me go ahead and highlight the gas portions. I did not highlight those quite yet, but I hope you guys' week has been going pretty good. I hope you guys have been having some no spend days as well. Thankfully, we are having no spend days due to us not wanting to spread this sickness and wanting just to stay home. My hubby's the main one that has been, staying the healthiest right now because he's the only one that hasn't caught whatever it is. Thank goodness. He's the only one going out and about buying our necessities at the moment. On Thursday, which was a payday, the 29th, my hubby did go and he bought some groceries for us. I made him a list. He stuck to it, and he did get our groceries, and that came out to $78.14. On the 30th, that was a Friday, we did get some gas in the truck, and that was $63.48 for gas. So we did fill up the truck here. New Year's Eve, we did go to Walmart to get some food so we can cook for our New Year's Eve dinner. So basically our last meal for 2022 and coming into 2023. For my little family, we did $37.37 for groceries at Walmart. We did make a trip into town for that. We ended up filling up the Honda at Circle K because my hubby did start work the following evening, I believe. No, the following day he worked day shift. So he worked day shift, so we filled up the car, so he did have gas the following day so he can get to work, and that was $35.65. That was that for December. And we'll go ahead and jump into January. And like I said, this is our planner we're going to be using for our check-ins for monthly views and such. Okay, let me put this calculator up here. I'm not sure if I even need it, but it's here. So on New Year's Day, we did not have a spend day. We had a no spend day here, didn't go anywhere. We just stayed home. Monday, we did the same thing as well. We didn't go anywhere. This was considered a holiday, so basically everywhere was closed. So thank goodness we just did stay home as well. And here, Tuesday, we needed a few necessities from the grocery store and ended up going to Bash's for 1927. Got some items here as well. And then I also had a doctor's appointment for baby, and I ended up going into town. I'll talk about that in my transaction log, what I did spend after my baby's appointment, but this was probably the only outing we had this week. For Wednesday, we had no spend day as well, so that's good. We starting off January on the right foot. We are having some no spend days, so that is great. So I went ahead and I already pre-calculated our gas and groceries for the week. So we'll go ahead and jump into our weekly check-in. So let me go ahead and move my calculator completely out of the way and get into that. I'll go ahead and put in my key somewhere here. That way next time we do view the calendar, we can see that. I don't know if you guys want me to write in my bills here on this calendar. I know I do a monthly check-in where I do write out my own calendar and write out our bills and such, but let me know if you want to see that on these calendars as well. Okay, I know you guys are used to seeing this notebook. This notebook, I do write everything in here. And I did have a few questions from a few people asking me why don't I use like a digital spreadsheet? Why don't I print out paper or whatever? But I do like writing my budgets down. I don't know, I'm just old school like that. I like to write things out. I like to use all my pens and such. I'm just goofy like that. But we'll go ahead and jump to our weekly spread. Okay, so this is my weekly check-in. I'll be writing everything in here. This is where I'll be writing everything in this notebook. This week number 1 goes from December 29th through the 4th. This is what we did, our categories that we are going to be using for my weekly check-in. And this is what we have budgeted, and I'll put down what we have spent so far and what we have remaining for these 2 weeks. So I'll be budgeting for these 2 weeks. And that's what we'll be putting here on our remaining tab. I know last month I went ahead and I did the entire month, but that kind of was messing with how I was spending money. I assumed this is what my whole balance was for the entire, I guess, the week, and I was over budgeting. I went over budget majority of the time, but I believe it was just due to the holidays and birthdays and such like that. We'll see how it goes this week with how I'm going to do it, and we'll just go ahead and get into that. As of now, we went ahead and groceries, our total groceries that we have spent so far is $134.78 that we've spent within the first week. And then gas, we have also already spent $99.13, which, you know, considering these are our budgets for the next couple of weeks, we might be pushing it with gas, but we'll see how things go. Considering we haven't ate out yet, we still have this amount, which is great. And we have not spent anything in personal. Like I did say, we didn't spend anything in eating out. And household, we have not spent anything, along with miscellaneous. So I'll go ahead and subtract what we spent versus what we have budgeted for, and we'll get our remaining balance. Now I need my calculator. Let's see, so we have 200 we have budgeted for the following 2 weeks minus 134.78, and we should have 65.22 remaining. This will be what we have remaining for until January 11th. And for gas, we'll do 125 minus 99.13. And we have 25.87 left over for this week here. So I think this amount we're going to have to try to stay at, so that way hubby has gas money for this week. But we'll see how things go. And personal, we still have $10 remaining. We still have $200 in our eating out budget, along with $5 and $10 for miscellaneous and household. Okay, so that will be that. Let me go ahead and move on to our transaction log and what we spent in our sinking funds. Okay, this is my transaction log. This is where I will be putting down what we spent, money that will possibly be coming out of our sinking funds, other categories, just letting you know what we have spent and where they're coming from. On New Year's Eve, we ended up getting some more medication. Considering we bought a good amount to last us, we needed some more, and I did use my HSA card, so this didn't have to come out of any of our sinking funds, but we did get some medication for $11.85. And then on January 3rd, I did get, after my baby's appointment, I ended up treating myself to some Starbucks, and I got me a medicine ball. I heard that was the drink to get if you're not feeling well, so that was very soothing to my throat. And I did use my gift card. This is the gift card that I did use. I did mention that I did get a gift card for one of my credit card reward systems for one of my cards, and this is, I still have money on here, so I was able to use my gift card for this transaction. I just want to show you guys what we've spent. I don't want to leave anything out, and I just want to be very transparent and let you guys know what we spent and where we're spending it from. So that will conclude this portion of my check-in, and I'll go back here. That way we can see what we spent, and I can do my cash unstuffing for my cash wallet. Okay, so here is my cash wallet. I'm just gonna set it on top of here. That way you guys can see my numbers and you will see my wallet. Babe, I always give him his money, so his is empty. My spending is still in here. I still have my $10. My son, I currently have not given his money to him, nor my daughter, so it's still sitting in my wallet. And with my son Liam, we haven't gone anywhere for him to want anything, so he still has his money in here, which is great. And groceries. So we should have $200 in here. All right. So we do have $200, and what we'll have remaining in here is going to be $65.22. I'm going to go ahead and take out these two and see if I can make change. I do have change here. Maybe I should have done this first. I do have $20 here, so I do have 1, 2, I should do it this way, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I have $20. I have 2 5s and 10 1s, and we'll put it like so. So we do have, we're going to be taking out $34.78. Since we'll be doing $134.78, we'll be taking that out of here, and that will leave us with $65.22. I'm going to go ahead and put these on over so I can take this to the bank and put $15 here. So I'm going to put my 2 5s, 5 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we should have at least $65 here. So we'll do 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So we have 65 left in groceries. Okay. We'll put that in back in here. I feel like these envelopes are too small. I need bigger ones, at least a little bit taller ones, but just gonna work with it. Okay, so we do have groceries and then gas. We are going to be taking out, we spent $99.13, and what we should have remaining in here is $25.87. So we should have actually $26 at least. So gas, we're going to go ahead and take out the 99. So we'll take out the 100. And then we should have 26 left in here, so we'll just give us back a 5. So we have 20, 25, 26 left in gas, which isn't too bad. I'm not too worried because we're not planning on doing anything or going anywhere. And eating out, we still have our full $200. Like I did mention, households she'll have $5, and then in miscellaneous, we do have 10. Oh, and my hubby did give me some coins. Looks like it's nothing but pennies. Huh. It's a lot of pennies, actually. But I'll go ahead and take that out, put it in my little coin jar here. And then this, we do have some receipts. I'll go ahead and scan those into Fetch. If you do not know what Fetch is, a reward system where you do scan in your receipt. I do have a code, so if you do want to use my code, you'll get 2,000 points upon your first scan in of your first receipt. And I'll get 2,000 points. As many receipts as you do scan, you get points for, and you can redeem those points in for gift cards. So it's a very cool system. I like it, so I do scan in all my receipts into Fetch. So if that's something you're interested in, there's a link in my description as well if you want to look into it. It is an app you would download on your phone. Okay, so let me move this up here. And right now, this is the money I'll be putting into my bank, and we'll give this a quick count. So I do have 100, 200, 250, 250, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have 254 that will be going into the bank, but 254 minus 20. In actuality, I'll be depositing 234 into the bank to cover our spending here. And let me go ahead and, I'm sorry, what we spent here, and this total should equal about 234. So 134.78 plus 99.13 equals 233.91. So just close to 234. So that will be the end of this video, you guys. So far, we're doing okay, not doing great. We are doing the best we can at the moment. But yeah, that will conclude this video. I do appreciate it that if you did stay this far, please put an emoji in my comments. I would say the flying money emoji, because money is flying out of my envelopes. Also, if you have not watched my previous videos, I do have guess my birthday and guess my baby's arrival date. We are doing those guessing kind of deal in my monthly budget video. So if you want to put a guess in, I'll link that video in the description as well. But I do appreciate if you did stay. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.